is the Delhi gate, which was the gate to the capital. Chhatrapati Shivaji statue. It's right ahead of us. The entrance towards the fort. Good morning. Today is day 3. Today is 14th August, 9 o'clock now, and we just got up and got freshened up, and now we are heading towards breakfast. We really want to visit the Daulatabad Fort because we are hearing a lot about it. We're hearing a lot about it from the staff, and they are insisting that we should visit the fort. So, but we also heard that it has 600 steps. So we are not game for climbing up 600 steps. Neither we are physically fit to do so, but let's see. But we still really want to do that, and also we have plans to. Samrat again wants to test his skills in flying the drone. So let's see. Be with us. Okay, so it's 2 p.m. now, and we have come here for a lunch break. So Samrat and I are pretty full after breakfast, so we're not having much. So Muffin is obviously had a light breakfast, so he's having lunch. Muffin, what are you having?
Sandwich.
What sandwich?
Chicken grilled sandwich.
So Muffin is having chicken grilled sandwich. We are also taking some bites from him, and besides that, we have some drinks.
Non-alcoholic drinks because I have to drive after this.
Yeah, so after the lunch break, so in the morning, what did we do in the morning?
We roamed around like vagabonds, like
In the
nothing
property.
is there in our whole world. Thankfully, we got
The drone to fly.
and the drone flew,
Congratulations.
and it took some footages. Then we played some football. Finally, and then we obviously got our room cleaned and all of that, and now we are up for our lunch.
And what is our plan after this?
We have still not made a plan. We will make a plan.
Daulatabad Fort. We just want to climb up the steps.
Yes, might be.
So let's see. So it's 2:50. We are now driving down to the historic Daulatabad Fort. It's about 14 kilometers from Aurangabad. How much time it's going to take us to reach there?
Shows 40 minutes. 40.
40 minutes. So I have read that it was probably the secondary capital of Aurangzeb's empire. So we will definitely learn more about the fort once we reach the fort. So looking forward to kind of unravel another chapter or in our history. And
This is Delhi gate, the gate to the capital.
this is the Delhi gate, which was the gate to the capital. So yeah, let's see. I mean, in the morning it was raining. It was drizzling actually, and then it was pretty sunny. But suddenly, I don't know why, it became cloudy again. But we're just keeping our fingers crossed.
Okay, so look at the bus in front of us. And this is same story for all buses that I've seen in Maharashtra, or rather in Aurangabad, also while going to Nagpur.
This
right?
bus.
And looks like the
2000 years old.
that is one, and second is that it's it doesn't have the money to kind of even clean the buses, I guess. Okay, that's the condition. Every bus is emitting so much of black smoke that obviously pollution testing has never been done in the history of Maharashtra Transport Department, I guess. Okay,
And
but why
I think
so?
one would feel very scared to get into these buses.
No one feels scared. Even people are taking more, what should I say? I mean, they are working overtime to make the buses more dirty by spitting out tobacco, gudka, right? See, even the bus driver did. Wow. So this I have seen across Maharashtra, and not in Mumbai. Mumbai buses look a bit more cleaner, but the condition of the buses are almost same there. I don't know. I mean, something to be looked after.
Looked into.
Why so? Huh?
Chhatrapati Shivaji's
No?
Shivaji statue.
It else, no? See, Why
Indian
Indian
Army.
you see?
Yes.
That's how huge the
That's a puppet.
tanks are.
And it started raining.
बारिश अच्छा है.
बारिश अच्छा है
फसल
लेकिन
अच्छी
अच्छा
होती है.
नहीं है जब हम लोग फोर्ट देखने जा रहे हैं.
फसल we missed a river. फसल अच्छी
Was it a
होती है.
river or was it a canal?
नाला. दुर्गंध नाला.
Welcome to Green Lungs of Cantonment area.
We
What
are
is
through the
that?
cantonment.
Acha.
Army cantonment.
Acha, that's why Green
We
Lungs.
passed through this area yesterday.
Is it? It's the Cantonment Fort, Aurangabad.
will defend India.
We are going to the same road that we
Pakistan.
came yesterday.
So finally, I think after driving how many kilometers in the city, we finally got into a road
10 kilometers.
10 kilometers. So this is the Charanandri Hills. I hope today I pronounced it correctly.
This is again on the same road as that of Ellora.
Ellora Caves. Yeah.
It comes before Ellora Caves. But anyways, focusing on Daulatabad Fort, which is right in front of us right now. After this Samruddhi Mahamarg, you will get to see.
Is it?
Yes, on the left hand side. So
This is the
Aurangabad's-
Samruddhi Mahamar.
Yeah, Aurangzeb's second capital, Aurangabad's most secured fort on the hilltop on your left hand side, just above those pile of bricks.
Beyond those.
But somehow, I mean, yes, I understand that Aurangzeb's history is not that great of its kind. The view is obstructed by so many trees. But still, I mean, I feel that there is a purposeful effort to kind of erase of all this history, good or bad, whichever it is, it's on the left hand side right now. That's not great. History is history. India has gone through so many of its struggles and needs to preserve them for the next generation to understand the good, bad and ugly of India's history.
So as we are inching towards the fort, I think the fort, we are getting a better view of the fort. It's right ahead of us. It's the same fort that we saw yesterday when we were driving down from Ellora Caves. Initially, we realized that it's something big, it's something massive, and then we later realized that it is the Daulatabad Fort. So this is the entrance towards the fort. So we are going to the ticket counter. You can see the fares over here. Ticket for an Indian citizen is 25 rupees. For a foreign citizen it is 300 rupees. If you do a video filming it is 25 rupees. And these are the charges of a guide. So this is again at the periphery of the fort. I think you can see some layers. This is another outer. This is probably an outer perimeter.
And the main gateway, I think, is
Probably this is the main gate. Let's figure out.
Yeah.
And this is another perimeter, and then you can see another one just behind it, and at the very top is the fort. And that's the entrance. That's how we came inside. This is the ticket counter. and this is where we are. This is the entrance to the fort. This is the entrance. I think before going inside, we thought we'll give you a view.
And see the door again, same thing. The spikes on the door, so the elephants cannot break it open.
Yeah,
Correct?
yeah.
And see how the door is made out of. Let's go inside. I think we'll have the same thing where you can pour that hot oil or something from hot oil, hot water.
Like how
something
we
like that
had
in all the
Rajasthan forts. Is the entrance towards the fort. This was probably the second layer of defense as soon as enemies used to enter. This is the cannon gallery of Daulatabad Fort. You can see beautiful cannons one after another. And this is probably the interior gate of Daulatabad.
Correct.
On both the sides there are cannons. We are in front of that minar which we have been capturing in various shapes and sizes. Now if you want to know more about the minar, there is a digital footprint. You can scan the QR code and you can actually get to know the
But you
minar.
can't scan that.
Yeah, so the initiative is great, but there has to be some system of governance and tracking to see that the initiative is successfully running, because unfortunately both at the gate and as well as in front of the minar, the digital footprints have been tampered, probably intentionally, so that people opt for so that people opt for guides and not go for digital footprints. So I don't think that machine takes you can replace a human being, but it's just the choice, and I think people should always have the option and the freedom to choose. That should never be taken away in any shape and size. So a humble request to the Government of India or Archaeological Survey, who are doing these initiatives, great initiative, but kindly have a governance system in place to ensure that the digital footprints are working. So as you enter, you can see elephants on both the sides.
And on cravings on the door as well. Plus, there are the stamps of different dynasties on top of the elephants. You will have to zoom out, zoom up. Here, see there. Can you see here? There you can see the stamps.
Where? Oh,
Here.
yeah. So I don't know if you are able to see.
These ones.
So there were stamps which have been faded. So
Yes, you're right.
Time has taken away the texture, but I mean there are imprints of indicators of different dynasties. So powerful dynasties ruled in this fort between 12th to 17th century AD. That's what the board outside the fort says.
In its 900 years of history, Daulatabad Fort has seen power tussle like no other. Believed to be the most invincible fort to break into, has interestingly seen more takeovers than others. Originally built in 1100s by the Yadavas as the Devagiri Fort, was conquered by Alauddin Khilji of the Delhi Sultanate in early 1300. Named as Daulatabad and tasked to be the new capital of Delhi Sultanate, in 1327 Muhammad bin Tughlaq ordered shifting base of the entire empire from Delhi to Daulatabad, only to be reversed in 1334. Captured and annexed by the Ahmednagar Sultanate in early 1500, now Aurangabad, then Khadki, was declared as the new capital of the Ahmednagar Sultanate. Most modern-day structures of the fort were constructed during this time. Soon after came the Mughals. In 1633, Aurangzeb captured the fort and capital Aurangabad to launch attacks on the Golconda and Bijapur kingdom. Ruled by the Marathas for a brief period in early 1700 before finally taken over by the Hyderabad Nizams in 1724. The history goes on.
So that's where we surrender ourselves. This is it. Beyond, we don't have fuel to go up.
energy down, battery down. That's it. There are probably 400 more stairs to climb, which we obviously cannot, and we'll call it a day here. But look at the beautiful surroundings, like I was showing you up from the top. 360-degree view, amazing, amazing, amazing. And that's the Chanandri Hills on the backdrop, and on the other side you have the Samruddhi Mahamarg, which I showed you from the top. So even after climbing so many stairs and crossing about a kilometer of walking, we still did not reach the actual fort area. The actual fort area starts from here, you can see, and there is this water body that separates the periphery from the outside area. So basically what I'm guessing is to happen is that there would have been crocodiles here, separating the actual fort area from the periphery, so that people cannot swim and cross, and they can just lift the gate. This is the new gate. Obviously earlier there would have been a gate that they could have been lifted, and through the gate they would have moved to the actual fort area.
A mall at Aurangabad
Now we are on a toy
because
train.
I had to buy something and there is a toy train here. So now Muffin insisted that he wanted a ride in the toy train. So now I am with Muffin on a toy train ride. So Muffin is on a toy train ride. Muffin on a toy train ride. Muffin has become a kid. 2-year-old baby. Muffin is a 2-year-old baby. And we are on a toy train ride. So we are now again driving through the streets of Aurangabad, and the very dramatic showdown at Daulatabad Fort. So there was a point at Daulatabad Fort, I think after climbing almost 80 to 100 steps, I gave up. I was like, I couldn't climb up anymore, and I think I was also a bit dehydrated. So I was not feeling well, and then we decided to kind of come down, which is why we couldn't capture any moment while we were climbing down the stairs. But yeah, it was a good experience. We didn't know so many things about the Daulatabad Fort that we got to know because we visited that place in person. After that, I actually had to buy something, so we went to a mall. What's the name of the mall, Muffin? Prozon Mall in Aurangabad. So it's like any other mall. The only thing is the washrooms are extremely dirty. For a city who is trying to catch up with the other big cities in terms of infrastructure, growth and development, I think they need to really look into all these things as well. Anyways, so we finished our work, and we are now, so Samrat needs a haircut, so we are heading towards a salon. En route, we are planning to take a small tea break, and we are in search of a tea shop, but actually since we are driving through a residential area, we couldn't spot any. We spotted a nice cozy shop, but that was a coffee shop, and I'm not a coffee person, so we are looking for a tea shop. If we get one, we'll have tea, else we'll go for Samrat's haircut, and then we'll head back to our hotel. So we are having dinner now. Today the soup is my favorite because we have the sweet corn chicken soup, and then there is chili chicken, and then there is corn. Even in the desert also I spotted a cake, which is my favorite. So today the spread seems to be pretty close to my heart. Should I say heart or to my tummy? So yeah, enjoying the dinner and waiting for some of the food items to arrive.
Okay, so that brings us pretty much to 10:50 p.m. right now. Earlier you saw we visited Daulatabad Fort with so much of history, different power transfers. Then we did a lot of, not lot, a little bit of shopping, um, some good drives in between, and then pretty much after that we came back to hotel. We had our dinner.
We had tea in the balcony.
Yeah, we had tea on the balcony. We had dinner. We wanted to go to bed quickly, but that does not happen with us. So we are again going to bed late. Tomorrow we have a bigger plan for which we had to get up early, but looks like we will not. Anyways, so let's hope for tomorrow and let's hope for the best. Let's hope that it goes well. So that is pretty much
And let's hope it doesn't rain.
for today. Signing off. Please don't forget to view, like, share, and subscribe. That will give us motivation, as we have been saying. With all your blessings
And support.
Good night, and do follow us. Right. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Stay safe. Good night from Bong Wanderers.